Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to a crystal party.
Yay.
It's Friday morning. That does deserve a yay, for
Yay.
sure. Welcome to another weekend. Congratulations, you made it. And to another crystal party. I'm Emily, founder of Almanac Supply Co.
I'm David.
And this is David. And we are here for a crystal party today, which is our version of live crystal sales that we do here on YouTube to give you the opportunity to learn about some crystals, see them, pick just the one you want. Very excited about today's table. And good morning, Lynn and Coralie. Nice to see you both here. So glad to be hanging out with you today. We actually have some fun news to share with you this morning. So we're just going to wait a couple seconds, let all of our friends join in, and then we will get started with, I don't know, all the good stuff. It is a foggy, early spring morning here in Chattanooga. We actually had a taste of summer last week.
Yeah.
Which was wild, but it has cooled back off, and it is just gray and gloomy and foggy outside, and I'm kind of here for it, personally.
It's reminding us it's still winter.
Reminding us that it is still winter. I think yesterday it got up to about 70, and tomorrow it might snow. So that's a funny thing that we have going on here. I would love to know what's going on wherever you are. What does the season look like where you are? Good morning, Sarah and Erica. Hi, friends. So glad you're here. So we came in this morning and got everything set up. And then we did something we don't usually do just before crystal parties. We left and walked down the street. Because we have news. Not because we have news, but to go check something out because we do have news. So let's see. Angelica says, same weather here in Pittsburgh. Boo, I want spring. Actually, on the way here this morning, all of our Bradford pears are blooming. So we're sort of in the second bloom here. We had our daffodils bloom and a lot of those really early weeds blooming about 2 weeks ago. Now we're officially in second bloom, which is all the Bradford pears. I actually saw an iris blooming the other day, which was really wild. So as I was driving here, it kind of looked like snow, right? All these white trees in bloom, or all these trees in bloom with white blooms. And then I realized that this is the end of the season where I can breathe.
Right.
Pollen is about to be everywhere. So we are seeing a bit of spring, but here the changing of the seasons tends to be a little crazy. We'll have summer and then winter and then summer and winter and then summer and winter and then summer. And then in the fall it goes winter, summer, winter, summer, winter, summer, winter. That's what our springs and falls look like. Boston is cold but sunny. We're getting snow tomorrow. Eric, maybe us too, which is wild. Snowstorm tomorrow in Pennsylvania. Wow. Kim says, good morning, TGIF. Indeed. Perfect. Happy to be here with you. Joking from up here. In Vermont, a foot of snow coming tomorrow. Wow. Joining, not joking. That makes more sense.
But you can joke too.
You can joke. We're all here for jokes. Don't get David going with his jokes. Oh my God. They're the worst. Perfect. So, a little bit of fun news that we have to get us started this morning is this is actually going to be the last crystal party like this.
Wait. Don't we have one next week like this?
That's a lie. We have one next week. Thank you, David. That's a lie. We have one more jokes. We're going to do a crystal party next Friday as well. So go ahead and put that on your calendar. 10 a.m. next Friday morning, going live right here, just like this, for our last crystal party like this, because we have a new retail space that is actually getting painted right now. It is literally 40 steps from our front door. I'll count them later and give you actual number of steps as needed. But we have a new retail space that we're moving into. The retail space is about 3 times the size of this one. So you see how tiny this one is. And we love it here. We love this space. But we are expanding into a larger retail space, literally just down the block. It's like behind this camera. How many feet?
Stone's throw.
A stone's throw. I could probably throw a rock and make it close. Make it close to the front door. Also, thank you, Jessica and Kim and Coralie and everybody. I appreciate your. Okay, the crystal party. Okay, crystal parties are going nowhere though. Here's where things get fun. So we do actually love this space as well. And we love these crystal parties. We are not going to be stopping these anytime soon, if ever. We love being here, and we love having this place where we can show you rocks and enjoy your company and gasp and do all the fun things that we do. We're going to be keeping this space and actually able to do our crystal parties here in this space. But we're going to have it set up to just pop on and do YouTube live streams whenever we want to, which is really exciting. One of the things that we sort of struggle with having the crystal parties here in this space is that we have to do these crystal parties when the store is closed, which, you know, sounds okay in theory, but that means we can only show up either early in the morning or super late in the evening. And at late in the evening, we lose our light, so we can't really do crystal parties too late in the evening. So what we'll actually be able to do is probably have more crystal parties or more sort of online events like this that are not tied to us being closed in our retail store. So it's going to give us so much more flexibility and ability to show up and do fun things with you all. Right, crystal party pop-ups and other sort of like live stream shopping situations. Hopefully be able to do some more educational things as well. We're very excited about what this is going to allow us to do in terms of having a space that is just permanently set up for live stream production, and then separately have our retail space for all the things that we need to do in there. The one thing that will change is we won't be able to do as much like open virtual shopping at the end of our parties, but we do plan on having enough things sort of staying in this space so that if you want to see more of something or whatever, we can do a little bit. So that will be really the only sort of negative change, is less open virtual shopping. But we'll be able to show up more often, or at least at different time frames. Otherwise, we'll still be doing crystal parties exactly the way we are.
And we could probably figure out some virtual shopping in the new space too.
For
once
sure.
we get in there and see how that looks and
Yeah.
goes. So.
Indeed. I've been thinking about what that can look like, and there's some really cool opportunities to do virtual shopping in that space as well. Yes, we are growing, feeling very excited about it, and are so excited about what we get to do next. So we are hustling. Well, actually, we're not painting it. We have hired painters to paint it. We also realize that as soon as they're done, which may be Saturday, it is our turn to get in there and get some stuff done. Our hope is to have the store open the first or second weekend of April. Super excited about making that transition. We will have one more crystal party like this next Friday, and then it will probably be about a month before we're able to pop back in for a crystal party, because our priority is going to be getting everything moved over and set up and opening up the new space before we sort of come back into crystal party land. So put it on your calendar to come join us next week. I'm excited about what will be on the table next week. We've been getting some new stuff in. We have some new stuff in on this one, but we're also continuing to process some, so we'll have more new stuff in next week's party. Both of them are both today and next week is going to be very spring vibed. Today I've done a fun sort of energetic flow unlike I've ever done for a crystal party before, which I'm super excited about sharing with you. And then next week, I think I'm just going to share some springy looking things that I like. I haven't done an aesthetic party in quite a while, so I'm excited to dive in with that. Anything to add around any of that stuff? How are you feeling about the shop?
I'm excited. We're getting lots of stuff to go in the shop.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot more square footage,
Mhm.
so we'll be able to get more things And I think we'll also just be constantly getting new crystals from here on out
Yeah.
as we move over. So that's always exciting.
Indeed. The new space has a good bit more foot traffic than we have literally just this like stone's throw away. So I imagine turnover of stock is going to be significantly faster in that space. Even just February was a month where we were open 6 days a week in a way that we haven't been able to be literally since we got the store because of the pandemic and just sort of mitigating risks and those sorts of things. And the amount of product that we moved in February, which is generally a very down time for retail, kind of blew both of our minds. So I can only imagine how quickly rocks are going to be moving in and out of here once it's spring and everything is open again and we're in this new space with a little more visibility. So I think it was probably gonna make crystal parties more fun. Gonna be one of those things where like what's on the table is here, and like if you want it, let's have at it. But we're excited. I'm so stoked. We also paint colors. Went over there and saw it freshly painted, and y'all, I got a little fluttery in my chest. I was so excited. So excited. So anyway, that's some news from us. We're very excited about what's happening around here. Um, Also cautiously optimistic, just in general. We've been doing business for a long time. We know how to like mitigate risks and like weigh risks and take risks and those sorts of things, but the world just continues to be crazy, really crazy. But this for us is a little thing that feels really good and really right for right now, for where we are and what's happening in Chattanooga and at least this part of the world. So we're excited about it. Marianne says nothing like new paint colors. Oh, I feel like we did a good job with paint colors. I cannot wait to show you all. It's a wreck in there right now, but I will be sharing some photos and we're going to start sharing it on social media. So if you're not following us on Instagram yet, feel free to go find us at almanacsupplyco.com. No, at Almanac Supply Co on Instagram. And I'll be sharing some things there now that we're kind of ready to start sharing things. And I've also thought about doing a little bit of YouTube vlogging for it. I have enough things on my mind. Might not be doing that, but I'm at least thinking about it. I am considering it.
Also, for the local people, spring brings like the markets, so we're like getting geared up for that.
Yeah.
Ordered lots of geodes. Have a couple live geode cracking events going on. So just excited about all that.
Yeah. If you are local, we're doing geode cracking at Common House this coming Monday night. We are doing the Odd Story pop-up spring market.
Yep.
When is that? March 27th?
Yes.
Odd Story Brewing Spring Market on March 27th. We'll be there as well. Will you be cracking geodes?
I don't know yet.
We don't know yet. Don't know yet. So anyway, things are happening. We're out and about. We're doing things. And new store is coming the first weekend or two of April. Super excited. And glad that we could finally share it with you. I've had that one up my sleeve for a while. Didn't want to say anything yet. Here we are. Perfect. Are you guys ready to get started with this crystal party? I am. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let me tell you what's happening in today's crystal party. So all of the sort of marketing for this said luck and new beginnings, and kind of. Once I got in here and started really planning it out, what I actually decided that I wanted to do was, yes, new beginnings, a little less so luck. I think I might focus a little more on luck next week. We'll see. What I really wanted to focus on was helping you sort of through transitions, through changes, by choosing some stones to help you through all phases of a change, whether that's something that's just happening to you or if it's something that you want to cause in your life. So again, this is a weird party, y'all. I don't know what inspired me yesterday. So and I have it going through the flow of like the journey of change and transformation, starting with a stone that is incredibly grounding, also really great for helping you release and really aligning all of your chakras so you can be in a place to start receiving. In terms of receiving, have a couple of stones on the table to spark inspiration, to assist in sort of higher connections, to even like some good journeying stones in here and opening up your intuition so that it is clear to you what sort of changes or transformations you need to embark on, or what they may mean if you are already experiencing them. I feel witnessed with the party. I love that. So that's sort of second phase of today's party. I have 2 stones in here that are wild for transformation. I have malachite and moldavite. I have some new moldavite pendants on the table in case you've been thinking about getting yourself a piece of moldavite. You have not seen these pieces yet. And there's 3 of them on the table. So think like out of your mind transformation, basically, with these stones. Once you are in the middle of change and transformation, one of the things that you often need to do is chill out, right? Calm down, just sort of let things happen to you, align yourself, take care of yourself. So that's sort of, I guess, the 4th phase of today's party is stones that will support you in being kind to yourself and otherwise centering yourself as changes are happening. And then finishing off with stones that support growth and or motivation and otherwise accessing wisdom to help you make the most of changes that are happening. So with that, that is the theme. That is is that a theme? That's like the largest theme on the planet of what's happening in today's party. Again, I don't know what got into me, but I'm excited about it. Okay, let me see. I saw lots of comments flying in. Let's see what's happening. Oh, Jessica said, just discovered your shop 2 weeks ago, and I'm obsessed. Can't wait. Welcome. Well, enjoy these crystal parties. These are a blast. Erica says, I feel witnessed. Yep, Wick will have a new home. Indeed, where are we going to put Wick? Oh, I've actually had some funny ideas for Wick. We need to talk about this later. Got to pop in and out today, says Angelica, going to be a jewelry model for my friend. Love it. Catch you soon. Maybe for, the moonstone rings. Wait till we get to the moonstone, y'all. Y'all are going to freak out. Okay. So that is the theme of today. Let's officially get this started.
All right. And I'm going to move to the chat. So
Okay.
if anybody needs any help, I'll be there.
Perfect. Dave is moving to the chat to support as needed. Here is how this party is going to go down. So, actually, change my screen. Here you go. Wherever you may be on the internet, if you are watching this video not on YouTube, click through to YouTube because that is where this party happens. It happens in the chat section on YouTube for this video as we go through these crystals live. So take a moment, click through, catch up with us, and come join us on YouTube. If you are already here, chat is where this happens. So I will be showing you a full scan of what is on the table today. Once you see the full scan, I'll set the cameras back up and start going through each stone one at a time. We have between 30 and 40 pieces on the table today. Somewhere around in there. I will be showing you each stone individually, and they're numbered kind of 1 through whatever. The jewelry pieces, because we associate them with specific numbers in our like website and how we're tracking this jewelry batch and all those things, we'll do a weird little jump around of numbers today. But what I will be doing is sharing a crystal, telling you the number and the price and talking about it. And if you want to claim that crystal in the YouTube chat, you'll type sold and the number. So sold 1, sold 14, sold 37, whatever it may be. And whenever you do that, you have claimed that crystal and we will put it aside for you. Then there are 2 paths to choose. One is to go to almanacsupplyco.com/crystal-party and you can manage your cart yourself. If you have not ever shopped with us before, this is what you have to do. This puts you in the system. So if you claim number 14, David will be putting some links in the chat for you. What is number 14? I don't even know. 11, 12. Number 14 is a piece of white agate. So on almanacsupplyco.com/crystal-party, you'll add white agate tower to your cart. And at the end of the party, you'll check out with all of the things that you have claimed. You have to do this if this is the first time you have shopped with us, or if you just want to manage your own cart, you can do this as well. You can also add other things to your cart that I may not be showing. Candles, t-shirts, other crystals, whatever it may be. And then check out at the end of the party. and we will wrap everything up for you and send it along its way. Option number 2, if you have shopped with us before and you do not want to manage your own cart, whenever you claim your first piece, just say invoice me, and we will track everything that you are claiming and send you an invoice at the end of the party. If anyone has any questions along the way, please let us know. We do free continental U.S. shipping on all orders over $75, so keep that in mind as you are shopping around. And don't forget our new rewards program. So or anything you have ever purchased with us, if you did it online or in store with your email address, you've already started accumulating points for purchases that you've made in the past. This also will continue forward. So if you haven't signed up for that or checked that out, there's a little green dot in the bottom right of our website that you can click on. Use the email address that you use to purchase things from us, and you'll see your points and claim them. If we have realized that if we are invoicing you, you cannot apply your points in the system. So it's something we have to do manually, which is a whole thing. And we've also sort of edited some policies to make this as easy as possible. The system will only allow us to, or allow you to do, or redeem 1,000 points at a time. And we're going to be doing that for invoices as well. So if we're invoicing you and you want to use your points, let us know, and we will allow you to use them 1,000 points at a time. Or you can just save your points for a rainy day, which I love for you, a little gift to snag yourself in the future. So I think that's it. David, did I say everything? Did I miss anything? I think I did it. So that's how the party works. To claim something, type sold and the number in the chat. We will set it aside for you and either add it to the cart yourself, or if you've shopped with us before, say invoice me and we will invoice you when the show is done. I think that's it. Whenever I have shown everything on the table, I will open up to either going back to things on the table that you may want to see again, or virtual shopping, open virtual shopping for anything in the store. So if there's anything on the site that you want more of, or you want to see that wasn't in the party, or other things, because we have things in the store that aren't even on the site, I'm happy to show them. And with that, I think we can show you the table and get started a little deeper. So let me get this camera unhooked so I don't make people drunk when I'm moving it around. And let me show you what's on the table today. Okay, look at these beautiful spring colors. I'm loving this so very much. So the journey we're going on today, we're going to start over here with some sort of grounding, getting your chakras all aligned with some indigo gabbro and some lodolite, which is also sort of leads us into this sort of journeying, opening yourself up to connection for making sure you are really aligning yourself with the changes that you need to make. A couple of hypersthene palm stones over here, which are impeccable. And then we're moving into moonstone jewelry. Look at these rainbow. Just wait till you see these rainbow moonstones. We actually bought several of these rings and only have these 3 left. And when you see them, you're just going to gasp, and we're all going to love it. And then Danburite. So this sort of field here is that sort of second phase of opening yourself up to the to understanding the changes or transformations that need to be made. And then here we have like insane transformation happening right here. Our very last malachite sphere, and then 3 moldavite pendants that are very beautiful. I cannot wait to show them to you. And then we get into this phase of just being kind to yourself, being true to yourself as you start navigating changes or transformations, especially if they are difficult. And honestly, when are they not? A little bit of green aventurine, which was really the inspiration for today's party. Opening yourself up to change and a bit of luck and definitely some growth so that you can contain the transformations and changings that are happening. And then ending it with some new pieces of blue apatite, which are great for opening yourself up to wisdom and finding motivation and otherwise feeling uplifted, because goodness knows change blows in general, but it doesn't have to. Not if you have the right mindset. And honestly, that is what today's party is all about, is assisting you through the multiple changes or multiple stages of transformation or change or accepting and exploring new beginnings, because that is really what spring is all about. And y'all, it is just around the corner. So with that, let me know if anyone has any questions. Also, please remember that there is about a 5 to 8 second delay between me literally live and what you guys are seeing. So if you do claim something or have questions and it takes me a second to see it, or it takes me a second to hear me respond, know that there's just a little bit of a delay, but it's all here. It'll catch up as we go. And with that, we're ready. David, is that everything? Anything left? Ready to rumble. All right. Then let's get started. Perfect. All right. So, Kim is already here for 15. Actually, Kim, I think we've already put 15 and 16 aside for you. We have actually put out a new 15 and 16. Right? We've been chatting with Kim on social media this morning. And I'll tell you guys too, we also had another shopper watching our Instagram sneak peek last night who ended up giving us a call and bought several pieces off the table that we replaced. So if you did see the Instagram live last night, know that we did do... we have actually freshened up the table a little bit from then, because this is a good party. And I think change and transformation is something everyone is just like in the middle of at the moment. So I'm excited to offer you some energetic support as we make it through. So to get us started, let's start with some Indigo Gabbro. Also, I want you to see this one is flashy right there, which I am absolutely loving. You guys know how I like flashy things. This is a piece of Indigo Gabbro, and this is a really, really beautiful piece. These are new in stock. We've had Indigo Gabbro in stock before. We've had palm stones in, but we haven't had palm stones in quite some time, so I was very glad to get some of these back in last week. Indigo Gabbro is really great for releasing and grounding and amplifying. And this is the stone that I pulled out because it really is, it works on all chakras. So if you feel change coming, or if you want to ready yourself for some sort of transformation, just sort of getting generally aligned is a good idea. Indigo Gabbro can support you in that. So this is number 1, this Indigo Gabbro palm stone. Number 1, it is $22. This is the flashy one. Like, it has these like little flashy points in here that I'm just loving, and is the only one in the batch that I could get to flash this much. So this, I'll call this one the good one. This is number 1. It is $22. Next up, I grabbed another Indigo Gabbro. I have a problem just getting one of anything. I need to get 2 of everything. Oh, sorry. Kicking my camera already. Here is number 2. So beautiful. And Indigo Gabbro is a combination of quartz and feldspar. So you're looking at, imagine the amplification qualities of quartz and feldspar being sort of part of the labradorite family. So that sort of magical tone in there. This is number 2. And it is also $22. Oh, sold 1. Lynn has snagged number 1. Congrats, Lynn. That one is a good one. That one is set aside for you. Perfect. So number 3 here, that's the Indigo Gabbro that's on the table. That's really all I have for that very first phase of grounding and just sort of overall alignment. Because I could get into grounding stones all day long, but that was not the purpose. So I just kept it to the new Indigo Gabbro palm stones. Now we're going into Lodolites. Lodolites are some of my favorite. Lodolite is a blanket term to talk about really any quartz that has something in it. It's also known garden quartz or scenic quartz or fairy quartz, and is just incredibly beautiful. I have a big batch of these near the front of the store. When no one's here, I just hang out with them and look at them, and I always find new things. This is number 3. This cool little sort of double terminated. It is like not completely double terminated here, but this one is, and it sits super cute however you want it to, right? It has a bit of smokiness in it, like it just has some really cool things going on inside of it. This is number 3, and this piece of Lodolite is $24. So $24 for this incredibly beautiful piece of Lodolite. And I have 2 more small pieces of Lodolite on the table. And these are great for amplifying. These I brought out as like the journeying stone. Like if you're not sure what changes need to take place, where you need to be going next, some good, what am I trying? Meditating. That's the word that's trying to come out of my mouth. Some good meditation, connecting, going on some sort of inner journeys, beginning the work of manifestation can be very important part of that experience. So this is number 4, this like cute tabular little tower, right? It sits up like this. This buddy is number 4, and it is also $24. And I love this little tabular shape. So number 4 is $24. And then I have one more of these babies on the table, and then one large one. This is number 5, also a piece of Lodolite. See some inclusions up in here especially. And I snagged this one because this one has some phantoming happening. So do you see this line? Well, let's see if I can. Oh, here we go. If I pull it especially here, you see this line here? This line is in sort of perfect symmetry to the shape of this stone. And this has been polished a bit, but like minimally. So this is where the stone grew at some point, and then it stopped. And then it started growing again. And on the inside, this is a phantom, right? And phantoms are especially good for making it through growth phases, right? For assisting you through sort of the layers of life. You can also see some phantoming happening. So you can see it here. You also see it at this level, and then as it goes on up. So this one is, I love this one. It has been kept rough here, which is cool. So this is number 5, and this one is $30. So $30 for number 5, which is this nice little Lodolite point with a polished base, so it stands up quite nicely. So beautiful. And then y'all know me and these Lodolites. I had to bring one of the good ones out. One of the really good ones. Look at this beautiful rock. I love this one so much. It looks so trippy in there. Look at that. It is so beautiful. So this one is number 6. This is also a piece of Lodolite. Look at the back of it. Oh, it is so good. So good. So this one is number 6. This is from, if you have been here before, you may recognize this is from a really spectacular batch of Lodolites that we honestly only have maybe a dozen left. Maybe these are consistently just finding happy little homes to go live in. So this is one of the ones that we have left. This is number 6. And this buddy is $131. So $131 for this like impeccable quality, really beautiful piece of Lodolite. So if you're looking for something to go on a journey into, check that out. I really do just like sit and look at these when no one's in the shop. Really do that. All right, next up we have one of my very favorite just rocks in general. We got some of these palm stones a couple of years ago. They were beautiful. Loved them. And then we didn't get them again for years because I couldn't find them. So this is hypersthene. This is mostly a third eye stone. You see this, like, you want to talk about seeing some visions. Look at this. We just have maybe half a dozen of these left in stock from the last batch that we got. Not a stone that we find very often, especially not in this quality. So this is hypersthene. It's great for sort of cultivating your intuition, defining success for yourself, and otherwise keeping calm when the waves are turbulent. There's a saying there that I'm just ruining per usual. This one is number 7. And this beautiful palm stone, you can see the size of that, is $75. So $75 for number 7. Look at that. These blow my mind. Blow my mind. I have one more of these on the table. I chose the 2 largest left in our batch. So the rest that we have are smaller than the 2 of these. Not by much, but a little bit. This one is number 8. And this one is also $75. Aren't these beautiful? And I love that these have like a light purple hue. Just a little bit. Isn't that beautiful? So that's number 8, also $75. And again, not a stone that we get very often, but every time I get the chance, they are mine. Okay, next up, we're getting into a little batch of jewelry. We have Rainbow Moonstone that is so beautiful. I gotta get these to flow. Look at these. Okay, we're gonna jump in numbers here as we do when it comes to jewelry. This one is number 53. It is a size 7.5. So actually, let me remove my ring. So size 7.5, and that's a big old rock. Sold 7 to Lynn. Gotcha. I will snag that one for you right now. Good. I'm glad that you are snagging one of those hypersthenes. So here is number 53. It is a size 7.5 Rainbow Moonstone. Nice big stone. And look at that flash. So beautiful. And it is 112. So it is Rainbow Moonstone in sterling silver, size 7.5, nice big buddy, number 53 for 112. And I like this one in particular because this side down here is like has some really beautiful clarity in it. See how clear this bit is? So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, yeah. Erica has one of these moonstones, and every time I talk to her, she's just like flapping her hand around, flashing it. They are gorgeous, really gorgeous. And this one is the biggest oval of the 2 that are this shape that we have left in stock. So this is number 53. It is 112. It is a size 7.5. Next up is number 55. Again, I know I'm bouncing around in numbers just a bit. Number 55 is also a size 7.5. It is also 112. You see that blue flash that it has there? So good. It is not quite as large of a stone, but still not small. Am I right? So size 7.5, number 55, it is 112. And again, we got several more of these, and these have been the fastest out the door. The last Rainbow Moonstone ring I have, wait till you see the flash on this, buddy. Look at that. So this is a blue flash, but up in here it's also sort of a pink orange, wow, orange and yellow. So beautiful. This one also has some good clarity up in here, which I just love. This one is a little bit larger. It's a size 9.25. It is number 57. It's nice like raindrop shape. And and it is 120. So 120, a little bit larger, size 9 1/4 for number 57. Yes, 57. Aren't these beautiful? And all of these are from the batch from New Orleans that we got, that we snagged from a jewelry maker who does not usually wholesale, but we were able to get in and make it do. Also have a couple of pendants. I have 2 pendants on the table. This one is the flashiest. Look at this like purely gorgeous flash on this rainbow moonstone pendant. That is impeccable. This has a cool shape, set in sterling silver, can go on any sterling silver chain that you have. This one is number 59 and it is 120. So 120 for number 59. Oh, I love that one. And the next one is an oval one. So if you're thinking about getting a matching set, here you go. I want you to see too what's happening right here. I'm so glad that's flashing. This one has a chevron flash. It's like, oh, multicolored. Come on, come on. Multicolored, incredibly beautiful, and has this like flash pattern in it. Oh, there we go. Come on, buddy. Do it again. Has this flash pattern that blows my mind. It literally creates a chevron flash right there. So a little bit of a bend in it. So beautiful. This is number 60 and it is 130. Oh, there you go. See that? Look how beautiful that is. Impeccable. These couple of pieces, I think, are not going to be around for long. So that was number 60. Rainbow Moonstone Pendant in sterling silver for 130. Next up, we're going to go into the last pieces of, actually, Rainbow Moonstone, I did not even talk about the energetics of that at all. Think about opening yourself up to joy and inspiration, and also just inviting some magic into your life. Rainbow Moonstone is actually a cousin to Labradorite, so it reflects some of the qualities of that sort of super magical stone. And again, I brought it into this sort of theme story because I think whenever you're opening yourself up to transformation and change, it can be easy to be overwhelmed and maybe even find yourself into a negative space. But I think that Rainbow Moonstone can be really great for supporting the energetics of keeping yourself open to inspiration and sort of the wonder of the universe working in your favor. So that's the Moonstone. Next up, we have Danburite. Danburite's not one that I bring out very often. We do have a couple left and a really nice batch that we have. This one here is a kind of a double point happening here, which I think is so beautiful. Danburite is a very incredibly high vibing stone. What you're seeing here is a natural termination of Danburite. So it grows. This is its point basically. This is great for opening yourself up to expansion, for channeling as well. Even heard of doing some gridding with Danburite and Lodolite for calling in fairies and fairy energy and that sort of wild, fun magic. So this is Danburite. We're going back to number 9, and this one is $34. This beautiful light pink. They can come in all kinds of colors. Are also really great for helping you sleep or supporting good sleep. So this is number 9. It is $34. I have one more Danburite on the table. Oh, I do like this one a whole lot. Also a very light pink color. Again, you're seeing its natural terminations, this beautiful sort of striation pattern on the sides. This one has a little like nub out of the back of it, which I think is so interesting. So again, this is the natural termination here, and it had a fringe growing out of its termination. This one is also 34. So this is number 10. Number 10, and it is $34. If you guys have not experienced Danburite, it is a happy little rock for sure. And also just makes for a good worrying stone. right there. All right. And that is the end of sort of prepping and opening yourself up to change and transformation. Next, we're just going to embrace transformation with our face. Maybe not necessarily your face. Here we have malachite. This is the last piece of malachite that we have in the store. Oh, gotcha, Lynn. Lynn has snag number 10. Oh, that beautiful big chunky piece of danburite. Oh, enjoy it. Love it. Oh, Erica. So we have number 9 left on the table, and I also have a couple more in stock. If I do need to show you more at the end of the party, I'm more than happy to. More than happy to. All right, we're back to number 11. This last piece of malachite that we have in stock. Malachite is a stone of transformation, of making change happen, but also in like a really heart-centered way. It can be really great for manifesting from your heart space, which is where you want to manifest from, right, as much as possible. Also has a bit of a protective quality as well, which can be really great for supporting you through transformation or change, but is really around making things happen, right? So this is the last piece of malachite we have in stock. This is number 11, this really beautiful sphere. I love the like patterns that this one has on it. This is number 11, and it is $64. If you have not added malachite yet to your collection, I think it is a good one to include. All right, next up, we're going to go into some moldavite pendants. Hopefully I won't get too yarfy while we're doing this. Moldavite, man. I feel like the longer I work with it, the more sensitive I get to it. Oh, perfect. Okay, so actually, Mika is grabbing number 11. Love that for you. Totally yours. I do want to talk about stands really quickly because, David, will you confirm we're out of the regular little stands, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so our regular little stands we're actually out of. We hope to get some of those back in stock at some point. So this one is actually currently sitting on this like slightly larger one, which I think still works for this. It's taller than our usual. It has not been, what's the word I'm looking for? Finished? Oiled? Yep. Actually, ooh, let me see this one. Ooh, I like this one better, I think. Maybe. So let me know, Mika, if you want us to pick you out one of, and like they're all different. We can choose you one that works. That one has that one has a hole in it.
These were just made by Dad.
So, cute story. David's dad made these. We told him we were looking for some stands, and he gave us a bag of stands that he made. So these are all different. Confirm with me that you want us to choose. I'd probably go with this one. If you want this stand, it is different from the usual ones. I know you have one of the usual ones, so I want to confirm that we're out of the usual ones, but I'm happy to send you along one of these. Same price point, $8, correct? Confirm stand if you want. Okay, moldavite. Let's go back to moldavite really quick. And I'm keeping my eye on chat, Mika, for you for the first stand. Oh, she liked the first one, David. Love that. Use that one. You can go back and double check. Gotcha, Mika. Okay. Let's look at some moldavite for a second. Who here knows about moldavite? Right? We have these beautiful pendants here. These are natural sort of forms of moldavite in these really cool settings. So imagine it's just sort of hanging from your neck like this. Moldavite is the stone of transformation, period. I've been working with moldavite for a couple of months, and it's wild. It is absolutely wild. And it's one that, like, I've talked to Lynn. Yep. I have spoken to you guys before about moldavite, and just also in general, I am pretty energetically dense in that I don't usually feel stones, but moldavite does it for me, for sure. So it's about transformation and also a bit of protection, but like Not in the way that like a root chakra stone is going to, like it's going to be protection, but you're not going to feel protected. Like it's all hard stuff for your own good, but like you're generally protected. It is a tektite, so it came from, as the product of a meteorite hitting the earth. This is only found in one place, and I think that they're not going to be mining much more of it. It's also incredibly popular. Thank you, TikTok. But it also is an amazing stone. This is number 117, this Moldavite pendant. It is 135. 135 for number, what did I say? 117. And I have two more of these on the table to show you. Kim is asking if we have any kunzite. No, we do not have any kunzite in stock right now, Kim. So sorry. Lynn thought they were black kyanites, right? They do sort of, they have that look. And I've seen pendants like this similarly of kyanite. But these are moldavites. So here is number 118. This one is also 135. Look at these. Looks like a tooth. I love these. Of the pendants that we have, I think this shape and style might be my favorite. And this is the first time we've shown them at all. So this is number 118 and it is 135. And then I have one more for you. All right, and then we have 119 here. I like this one because it has like an interesting little hole right there. I don't even know what that's from. So really cool shape. This one is maybe the largest of the three. This is number 119. And it is also 135. If you have not dove into Moldavite yet, I encourage you to give it a Google. For sure. It is an interesting stone. I mean, it's part of the Holy Grail legend. It is, it's wild. Absolutely wild. Incredibly vibey stone. A Moldavite Pac-Man. Erica, I love that. All right, so enough of the transformation. Period. Let's go into loving ourselves a little bit. So let's say you're going through a change, a transformation. It's hard and difficult. They're not called growing pains for nothing, right? And you find yourself needing to like center, to find some calm, to do some healing, to find some balance. I think agate is such a great stone for that. I have two little agate towers on the table. One is yellow, which is a little more associated with sort of joy, like knowing yourself, right? So this is number 12. It is 24, this agate tower. And then the second one I have on the table is number 13. It's blue, so think a little more calming even. A little more about finding and accessing your truth. So this is number 13. It is also $24. These have like the sweetest, gentlest presence, and I love them. So that's number 12 and 13, those little agate towers. We only have 4 of those in stock, and those are 2 of the 4. And then the very last white agate that we have in stock is here as well. And I love these. Love, love, love these. This is white agate. This is associated with luck and healing and protection. So again, just think of like a nice centered, yet sort of high vibey stone for sort of helping you through sort of tougher times. You'll see here. Love this. There's like, if you look in these little holes, there's very sparkly little drews happening down in there, which I have just loved with these white agates. And this is the last tower, the last white agate tower that we have in stock. So this is number 14, and it is $30. $30 for number 14. All right, next up we have 2 big old chunks of rose quartz, because like I said, when things are hard, you need to learn to love yourself. We got in these very large chunks. We've sold smaller chunks since pretty much the beginning of Almanac, but we recently got our hands on these like really nice large buddies So if you're looking for a nice, large, chunky piece for either like for meditation work or just sitting around your house, these are really great. You're going to gasp at the price point in a minute. Rose quartz is great for love, lots of self-love, compassion for yourself and others. David, someone's walking in. Is the door locked? Oh. And harmony. So this one is number 15, and this big old chunk of rose quartz is $16. So $16 for number 15. I went through and snagged a couple of the largest pieces that I could find in our batch. So if you snag these ones, you're getting the big ones. This is number 15. It's a nice darker color, and it is $16. Next up, we have number 16. A little bit lighter in color, also still very large. Again, if you're looking for just like a big old rock, here you go. Number 16 is also $16. Oh, perfect. Erica got you for 15. Here you go, David. And this one is number 16. In case anyone wants to snag the next largest one in our batch. I love these. Rose quartz continues to be one of our best-selling crystals that continues to blow my mind. I love it. Everyone just needs to love themselves way more. Okay, next up is Amazonite. So I wanted to bring Amazonite in because it has such great qualities for calming. Also, just see the sheen on like that beautiful flashy sheen. I love it. Very calming. What I really brought it in for the purpose of this party is for accessing your truth when navigating changes or transformations. So this is number 17. We got these beautiful high quality Amazonite palm stones. This is number 17 and is $25. $25 for number 17. The quality of these is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I love them. Next up, I just brought in a nice little chunk in case anyone wants a nice little chunky buddy for themselves. Nice piece of Amazonite from Colorado. Beautiful blue color. The light is kind of washing it out, but like it is a nice, beautiful blue. This is number 18, and it is $18. I did not plan that. Love it. So $18 for number 18, this beautiful, rough Amazonite chunk from Colorado. I also wanted to bring in one of our Colorado, a little more specimen quality pieces of Amazonite in case anyone is looking for something real nice to add to their collection. This is a natural termination of Amazonite. So imagine this being like a nice like cylinder of Amazonite that was growing. This is the top of that. This is number 19. There's this like little baby over here that I love. Number 19, it is $177. It sits nicely. So if you're looking for like a nice rock, there you go. I mean, they're all nice rocks. Sorry, they heard me. They heard me say that. This is number 19. This is also from Colorado. I think we've shared the story here. We met the guy who mined these. He was an interesting fella, for sure, in Colorado. So that's number 19 for $177. I have two more pieces of Amazonite on the table. Ooh, yeah. Okay, these are fun. These are some Amazonite towers. Very sort of different quality to these Amazonites. This one is interesting because it has these like interesting little cracks and crevices in it. Has a bit of quartz / agate situation down in here. Just cool. Beautiful little 8-sided, nope, that's 6-sided towers. This is number 20, and it is $30. So $30 for number 20. Do love these. And then the next one, I think is my favorite from this batch that we have left. And that's this one. You see this like agate sort of thread running through it. This is number 21. Like, look how beautiful this is. Oh, This Amazonite for $30. So number 21 is $30. Aren't these so good? Jeez, I love these. Okay, next up is green aventurine, which was sort of the purpose of this whole party. And then once I got going, I went off the deep end, as you've seen. I have 4 pieces of green aventurine on the table. 2 little spheres, and then 2 palm stones. This one is number 22. And what I love about this little sphere is this like thread of quartz that goes through it. Green aventurine is part of the quartz family, so they're closely related and often form quite together. And just this one, the way the sphere was made, it has this beautiful band of quartz. So this is number 22, and it is $22. I did it again. I did not even mean to. So number 22 is $22. And then I have one more sphere here. And very similar. I love how this batch all had, or not all of them, but most of them had these beautiful little rings. Oh, perfect. Coralie has bought number 117, which is, yes, ma'am, a Moldavite pendant. This buddy. Ma'am, congratulations. I want to hear all about it. All about it. Love it. Okay, so back to number 23. Here, this beautiful palm stone. Or not palm stone, this is a sphere. Oh, you think I'm ready? Good. Just like, I would make, whenever you get that package in, just like go find yourself a like nice quiet place to sit and just like be with it. Whenever I got my first piece of Moldavite, I was like expecting some things. I was also like, actually, funnily enough, I was in the same place where this one came from. Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna have them from the same batch. That's fun. So there was lots of things happening around me, and I just like got it and put it on and bought it and walked away. And it wasn't until that night that I like sat down with my Moldavite and was like hanging out with it, and that I really started connecting. So like find a quiet place, give it some time and attention, see what happens. Just see what happens. Lynn says, you always have such nice qualities. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. So this is number 23 that I'm still just holding here on the screen. $22. I move on to the palm stones, and then we have blue apatite, and then we are done with the table. Okay, so 2 palm stones. Again, green aventurine is associated with luck and growth. I put it in here to like assist you in expanding your capacity for any sort of abundance or new bigger things that change or transformation may be bringing you. So this is number 24. This really nice, very smooth green aventurine palm stone. It is $30. Oh, I promised to take notes. Good, good, good. And then number 25 is also a green aventurine palm stone. And I chose this one because it has a belly button. You'll see that? Which I thought was kind of fun. So this one is number 25. Green aventurine palm stone. Really interesting coloration and a belly button, as you see there. So this is number 25 and it is also $30. And then finally, I'm ending the party, or ending the table, with a couple of new pieces of blue apatite. So we've had blue apatite before. We've had it in palm stone form. I have some little towers here that I think are gorgeous. Blue apatite associated with some very uplifting energy. So imagine like going through change and transformation, like you've been beaten up and kicked and flushed down the toilet, or whatever change can often feel like. And you need something that's going to be a little more uplifting, that can help you find the wisdom in the experiences that you've had. And these blue apatites are just beautiful. Look at the quality of this blue. I love them. This is number 26 and it is $46. So if you're looking for a piece of blue apatite, these little towers are nice. So number 26 is $46. Right? The quality of these blue are just unlike any batch of apatite, blue apatite I have had before. I am very pleased. Number 27 is a palm stone. Look at the quality of, oh, do you see that? See that pretty flashing happening in there? Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I haven't even seen this yet. Holy cow. Okay, these are cooler than even I thought they were. And this is number 27, this blue apatite palm stone, and like a nice chunky little buddy. Look at that. That's a good rock. Number 27 is $25. And this one is flashy, and I am here for it. Here for it. So number 27, and the last one on the table is the big one. We have number 28. Number 28 here. This one, I wonder if it's going to flash. This one doesn't seem to have any flashing like 27, but is a little bit bigger and an incredible blue. So this is 28 and it is also $25. Oh, did anybody else catch that? There might have been some flashing down in here. Okay. And there we have it. That's our table. Did it. Look a mess. Meh. Let me know now if there's anything. Oh, sold 26. Gotcha, Mika. Yeah. These are beautiful. And there's like a depth to some of these. I'm seeing it right here that is just impeccable. Love it. Perfect. Corley says, invoice me, please, David. Yep. Oh, Dan Bright. Gotcha, Erica. I'm going to go snag Dan Bright. Let me know if there's anything else on the table that you all want to see. I'm a little shocked no one claimed any of the Rainbow Moonstone. Do we need to pull that out again? Because I can. Or those baby Lodolites? Think about that. I'm going to grab Dan Bright. I'll BRB. Oh man, which ones do I grab? This is hard. Okay. I snagged 3 more Dan Brights. Wondered if you'd go for the gorgeous blue. I love it. Okay, we do have moss agate, yes. And then flower agate, is it processed, David? The flower? We're going to be we do have flower agate in stock. We have not processed it yet. It will be in next week's party. So yes to the flower agate, almost. It will be featured next week. So let me go grab some moss agate too. One sec. Oh my God, I love these moss agates are so good. Okay, got them. Okay, perfect. I have 3 Dan Brights and 3 flower agates. David, will you bring me another piece of paper so that I can put these down? I have a pen out here. I just need paper. All right. So we're going to go to number 29. 3 pieces of Dan Bright. This one is probably the clearest of them. Dan Bright, all the ones that we have are more clear to light pink, but Dan Bright can actually come in multiple different colors. This one is the clearest, but with still just like a bit of pink, hint of pink. It's a little flatter, has this like little baby friend here, which is fun. Really beautiful. So this is number 29. It is $34. Then there's this one. This one is number 30, and this one is actually incredibly clear on top and even over here on the side, which I think is beautiful. Has a very light pink color. Has this little friend here where like you can see this was another one that was growing this way. I wonder if it'll stand up. Oh my God, it stands up. Okay, that's number 30. Also $34 for this one. We're doing it backwards. That's weird. Here is number 31. This is probably the most pink of the three I've shown you, and it really is more pink than it is showing up on screen, just so you know. Just a little bit more pink. Also $34 for number 31. Just nice natural termination. Where does this one stand? Oh, shut up. This one stands too. Oh, how cool. Okay, so that's 29, 30, and 31 for the Danberites. Oh, my stomach is growling. Whoa. Okay, here's... Oh, sold 30. Gotcha, Erica. And let me know if anyone else wants to snag any more of those. Oh, perfect. I'm loving the clarity in number 30. So beautiful. So that's Erica's. Okay, here is number 32. This beautiful moss agate. These moss agates are so good. So this one's a little bit shorter but chunkier than some of the batch. And if you just really get in here, see this like beautiful quartzing happening here. It's beautiful threads of green. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, this is number 32. It is $30. Oh my gosh. I love this one. This is number 33. It's beautiful moss agate. My goodness. I'm loving the again, the sort of very quartzy agate happening in here. And then these beautiful green threads. Oh, okay, 33 is $30. And the last one I snagged out is so cool too. Look at this one, number 34. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. Look at this druising happening here. So this one is number 34. It is also $30. And there you go. That is, 33. Love that pretty Erica. Oh, that's a good one. Oh my God, I love it. I love this. These moss agates are another one of those that I literally could just sit and stare into each and every one of them for 5 days. And there goes my year. Can I see 2 again, please? Absolutely, Mika. So here's number 2, some of that indigo gabbro. Grounding, but also generally aligning. It's also sometimes called merlinite, which is also a word for dendritic agate, or mystical merlinite. So number 2 here, in this new batch of indigo gabbro palm stones, number 2 is $22. I love these. And these are chunky. That's more of a large pebble. That's a lot of rock. Number 2 is $22. Do I have any regular merlinite? Absolutely. Let me go grab some palm stones. Okay, I'm going to grab, oh, these are so good. Which ones are the good ones that I want to show you? Do you have any more of these here, David? Show me. So fun. We have some new of these that have come. Oh my God! Somebody's pulling out a whole thing. They're all so beautiful. Okay. Holy cow! Y'all, I haven't even looked at these yet. Okay, I'm gonna show this one and this one. Oh, this one.
So really white in there, too.
Okay, everybody just hold for 1 second for me while I just lose my shit over these rocks. Okay. Okay, I'm grabbed. Oh my God, look what I did. Okay, this one, no. This one, no. Okay, I'm gonna show you 4. Okay? Wow, this is literally the first pick. Connected with one. Oh, love that. Sounds like you're. Okay, let's see. I'm on number 35, 36, 37, 38. This is literally so first pick that I haven't even gone through all these yet, but these are impeccable. Okay. Merlinite is one of my favorite stones, personally. I have a couple pieces of jewelry. Oh, look, I'm wearing one too, right? It's such a cool stone, and is even maybe one of the first stones that I ever felt. As again, energetically dense. Don't usually feel rocks, but sometimes I can feel these buddies. A dendritic agate, aka merlinite, is an agate that has these little fern-like sort of inclusions. This is number 35. It is $18. And again, anyone who wants to claim any of these are officially part of the party. Oh my God. Then we have some from the new batch. Oh my God. These are so good. Here comes number 36. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this little ferny buddy right there. Oh, look. Oh, I'm losing it. This one's too cool. Okay, this is number 36. It is also $18. These two are these fly out the store. We've gone through so many of these merlinite palm stones because when people see them, they just have to have them. And I get it. Me too. Here comes number 37. I love what's happening over here. Oh, these are so cool. Number 37. And I saved maybe the best for last. Number 38. Everyone get your fingers ready. Look at this. Gasp. Number 38. Y'all, I'm a little speechless over this one. Okay, I see you, Erica. It might be off the table. I'm just kidding. Look at this little ferny buddy growing here. Holy cow. Holy cow. Look at this one. Y'all, Erica, you just got literally, I think, the prettiest one I've ever seen. I'm not kidding you. Congratulations. Legit. You got some good shit today. Some real good shit. Perfect. Anything else? It is magical. I think I might have to spend a little bit of time with that one. I'm going to spend a little bit of time with that one. I just want to look at it. I really want to That was really beautiful. Okay. See the agate towers again. Absolutely. And actually I have 4 of these left, so I'm going to show you those 2, and I'm going to go grab the last 2 too. I'll show you all 4 of them, just in case. Okay. All right. So I'll show you the two that were already on the table. And then I'll show you these two new ones as well. So, agate towers. Again, these are some of those, only 4 left. We had many of these once upon a time, flying out the room, building, shop. This is number 12. It's a beautiful yellowy one for $24. Number 13 is this cute little blue one. Also $24. Number 39, kind of fresh. Back to a little more yellow. Very sweet. Number 39 is also $24. And the last of the agate towers is this little buddy. Number 40. Also $24. Let me know if any of those speaks to any of you. Keeping an eye out for skinny towers for my ring. Skinny towers. I know. I recently took all the skinny towers home for photos. Oh, never mind. David brought it back. One sec. Do you have one howlite? The other day. Actually, what was the other one that I took home? Let me grab this hematite and see if it's small enough. Because I recently did this the other day too. I wanted to take some towers home for taking photos of rings on. And these were the two that I snagged, but they have since been brought back. So here's a howlite one. This is number, call this number 41. Okay. 42, 3, 44. I'm actually going to switch my camera. So this little howlite one, oh, sold 13. I see you, Mika. Perfect. Gotcha. For number 13. That's Mika's. Okay, so I do have one howlite one. This is the last one we have left. This is probably going to be the skinniest. There you go with that. This is a size 7.5, so it'll go down about a third of the way. And then you can stack a couple more on there as needed. Ta-da! And howlite's so high vibey. I do love that. Oh man, these rainbow moonstones are shining at me, everybody. I'm loving it. So number 41 is this howlite one. 34, it is the skinniest and the tallest. So this is probably going to be the best. So 41, and then 42 is a hematite. This one's going to be the heaviest, which will be nice for just like moving stuff around. But you probably only fit one on there. But also, look at that, everybody. These were kind of made for each other, were they not? Holy cow. Okay, that's number 42. This one is $30 as well. We have a couple more hematite ones, but that one's the skinniest one. David also snagged this labradorite one. Look at that. It goes halfway down. So again, this is a size 7.5 ring on this little lab tower. Oh, you see that flashing? Hold on, it flashed. Get it there. It's flashing down there. Love it. So that's number 43. It is also $30. And then we have 44, which is a sodalite. Tall, skinny. If you could probably fit 2 or 3 rings on there. But a sodalite tower, also $30, is number 44. So those are the towers that we have that I think are skinny enough, at least for 7.5. If you wear larger rings, you can either fit more on them or probably have a couple more options for you. But I think a couple that I sent you were 7 and 7.5, right? If I'm not mistaken. So let me know if any of those get you excited. It inspires you. Fills the need. Perfect. And let me know if there's anything else. Anything else you want to see. I can go back to anything on the table. Or I can show you anything else that's in the shop. Happy to do so. Happy to do so. Thinking face. I get it. And if we are about to wrap up, I will change to this one. If you're managing your own cart, you can start checking out with the things that you need. Be sure that you put the right price points of the things that you purchased into your cart. So the rose quartz, for example, we have a couple of different price points for those chunks. You want to make sure you snag the $16 price point. And if we are invoicing you, you can expect an invoice later. But also, if you are still thinking you still want to see something, let me know. Just sort of waiting around for a second to see if anyone puts in any further requests. Y'all did a good job today. Except, really, these rainbow moonstones. Y'all, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Just generally shocked. Hold on. Oh my God. Yes. Anybody need a pendant? Erica, I see your question. Let's see. What grid kits do you have in? David?
We have love and protection.
Love and protection.
And I think we have luck and truth.
Luck and truth. So love, rose quartz, protection, black tourmaline. And those are like our regular sized kits. And then we have mini kits in luck, which is pyrite, and truth, which is sodalite. Oh, Kim wants to see the small Amazonite chunk again. Absolutely. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. I would have bought the ring if I didn't already have. I know, Erica. I know. It's a good one. These rainbow moonstones are out of this world. Okay, here is the chunk. This is number 18 for this little Amazonite chunk. I do love these. Number 18 is $18. And this is a good bit more blue than it is showing up on screen. It's just washed out a little bit. It's a very beautiful color. So number 18 is $18. Mika is asking, do you have any moonstones not in jewelry? I don't wear much. We have a couple of tumbleds. Like little tumbleds. Rainbow moonstone is difficult, is incredibly difficult to find just in general. We do have some like little tumbleds. Sometimes we'll have towers. Occasionally we'll get palm stones. Those usually go pretty quickly. At the moment we do have little tumbled buddies.
We'll have the black ones that come.
So you're looking at some tumbles that are like this size. If this is something you're interested in, I can show you a couple of them. But, oh, that one flashed at me when I did that. Sorry. Struggled finding rainbow moonstone, yes, last year. Absolutely. It is a difficult one to find. It's not, it's just so in demand that we have a hard time finding it. But let me know if you want to see a couple of these little tumbleds. I'll show them to you. How much are they? $3 a tumbled. You can also we can add a couple to your cart and pick you out some good ones. But otherwise, that's all we have at the moment. Right. These are not the flashiest ones. We've had some flashy ones before. Those usually get picked out first. Let's see. Carnelian tumbles. Yes, and we also got back in some smaller. Oh, perfect. Mika says tumbleds are fine. Will you just hand me like 3 or 4 of them? We also got in some small carnelian palm stones. A fresh batch. All right, perfect. And I will number these. 44, 45, 46, and 47. Oh, carnelian and all the. Oh, we got little carnelian baby bloops. And she said, carnelian in all sizes, please. So if you will bring me 3 tumbleds, 3 little palm stones, and 3 baby bloops. Oh, we also got some big bloops too. We did get some more of those in. Oh, never mind. They are not processed yet. And we have towers. Bring baby blues and palm stones and tumbles. Okay. Here's a couple of little tumble for you. Mika, if you want to claim any of these, if you're just like, give me, it doesn't matter, just give me a number, we can do that as well. Here's 45. It's a nice little baby. Here's number 46. And here's number 47. This is the one that was flashing at me a minute ago. So number 47. So all these are $3. Let me know if you want any of these. When you talk to me again, yes, I'll stuff downstairs. Okay, next up, 48, 49, and 50. We're going to do some small carnelian tumbles, some small, or actually these are kind of large tumbles, some small palm stones here, and then look at these little baby bloops. We'll get to those too. So first we'll do these little tumbles. Here's number, and how much are these tumbles? Oh, Mika said 46. Gotcha. There you go.
Mika?
Perfect.
These are 6.
Okay, these are 6. And then Kristen is asking, did the first Dan Bright you show sell? No, it did not. It is still on the table. It is number 9. It is $34. Whenever I'm done with the carnelian, I will show it again if you would like, or if you just like to claim it, you are more than welcome to. So here's number 48, moving into some carnelian little, or actually some sort of large tumbles. These are $6. So this is 48. This is 49. It's a nice worry stone size. And number 50. These are big old tumbles. Then 51, 52, 53. We have back in these carnelian palm stones, these sort of the smaller size palm stone. Look at this one. Oh, I liked this one. I love this like sort of diamond shape in the back of this one. See that? I love that that's the first one David picked up. So this is number 51. It is $25. 52. This one has this like crack in it with some druising inside, which is beautiful. So this is number 52. It is also $25. And 53. It's beautiful light color. Also 25. And I say these are small, but like that's actually kind of big, huh? Big palm stone. And then last, some baby bloops. I'm so excited about these. I did a dance. So we have number 54. Look, and so they stand up like this, which is super adorable. Also in free forms, I think technically called free forms. So number 54 is $30. $55. Oh yeah, this one has this interesting situation happening in here. Isn't that so cool? Very light on this side. So this is number 55. Also $30. And number 56, which is just so beautiful. 56 is also $30. All little baby bloops. So those are carnelians. Let me know if anyone wants to snag any of those. And while I'm waiting to see, here is the Danburite for Kristen. So this is number 9. Oh yeah, this clarity of this one is out of this world. Look at that. This is number 9. It is $34. $34 for number 9. Perfect. fluorite palm stones. Yes, Erica. I may need another piece of paper, David. There are only four rainbow fluorite palm stones left. I'll go ahead and show all four of them in case anyone wants to snag them. What number did I? 56.
Big table today.
Yeah, 57, 58, 59, and 60. I'll put this over here. All right. I have so many stones I'm picking now. What? You can be picky all you want. That's why I show you individual ones. You can pick just the one for you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. These are the last four of the rainbow fluorites that we have in stock. This is number 57, and they are all 28. So this one is significantly more purple. I feel like there's like almost like a layer of green on top of it right here. A little green over in here. Very dark purple back here. So number 57 is $28. Number 58. This one actually has a little, some like layering happening here. Of interesting blend of purple and green. This is number 58. It is $28. Number 59. Love this like layers here, purple and green, a little bit of clear. Also 28 for number 59. And last but not least, number 60. This one I think might be my favorite of what is left. I also just generally like the, ooh, yes please. I like the shape of this one. These are big. So $28 for number 60. Let me know if there's anything else. Or if anyone would like to snag anything that I've shared. There are still a couple of things on the table, especially, oh, perfect. Erica got you for number 60. Done.
Nice choice.
David likes your choice. Perfect. The carnelians are still, these merlinites, guys, this one is really great. Number 37, also 30. 36, yep, beautiful. A couple of danborites are still on the table. That flashy blue apatite palmstone is still on the table, number 27, in case anyone is feeling called for this flashy buddy, because once somebody picks this up in the store, it's out of here. Out of here. We still have two of those moldavite pendants on the table as well. Those like nice rough dangly ones. Dude, Erica, that merlinite though, you like, I'm a little jealous. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful. It's going to a great home and I know it, but you might have to bring it to visit me sometimes if that's all right. Can we do that? Just go ahead and have that pre-packed in every bag you pack to come see me. Timeshare. Perfect. Let me know if there's anything else. Otherwise, we can officially start wrapping up, though I am here to do this as long as you are here to do this for sure. Happy to continue playing rocks with you all. I'll bring it. Thank you. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see. Anything at all. Next week's crystal party, as I mentioned in the very beginning, but in case you skipped through or joining us late, last week's crystal party is next week's. I'm living in the past. Next week's crystal party is going to be the last crystal party for about a month. We're going to be featuring some new stuff, picking out some really cool aesthetic things. It's going to be a fun one. I'm very excited about it, and also just showing more new stuff that we have not brought out yet, including some tourmaline rings and things that are just impeccable. So be sure to put next Friday, 10 a.m. on your calendar for the last crystal party that will lead us into spring. And the last crystal party probably until mid to late April, because if you did miss it, big news, we are opening a new retail store. We have gotten a space a stone's throw away from right here, literally just like it takes me a minute to walk there from where we are standing here right now. And we will be using this space as a permanent YouTube streaming setup situation. So it'll be easier for us to do crystal parties sort of any time of day or week, which we are very excited about. We don't have to worry about people trying to come in to shop or having the store close while we do these. So, it's going to really open us up to some cool opportunities, both in retail, but also in what we're able to do right here with you all on the YouTubes for our crystal party and other sort of virtual shopping situations that we've always sort of dreamed of, but never really had the capacity or the space to do them in. So we're incredibly excited about what's coming next for us. I'm not seeing any more requests come through, so I will officially start wrapping this up. Be sure to come hang out with us next Friday, but also know that I am extremely grateful for you coming and hanging out with us this Friday, and all of your support over the past forever, because it is because of you guys that we're able to make this move and do really fun things here at Almanac. That's really just going to enable us to do more things here with you on YouTube, but also get more stock and more cool stones for you to add to your collection, whether it be, spheres and palm stones or jewelry, which is something that we're really excited about continuing to move into. We have been so pleased with the response that you guys have had around this addition to our product line, that we're excited about sort of what comes next for that space. Anything else you want to add, David?
No, excited. Did you ever show that small Amazonite chunk for Kim though?
Yes, I did.
Okay, awesome.
I did.
Just want to make sure.
I got it, David.
Awesome.
Worried about everybody. Yeah, we did it. It's good. Perfect. I hope you all have a really great Friday, rest of your Friday, really great weekend, a great week next week, and I hope to see you back here next Friday for a party that I'm just putting together for fun. This one, I felt like I was going at it with a very clear purpose of supporting you all through whatever changes or transformations you're dealing with in your life, because, well, but next week I will lighten up the mood a little bit. In other words, really focus on getting us some beautiful, beautiful stuff in. Hopefully I will be showing some new stuff that we already have, but we're hoping that we get some new stuff in as well. See you, Erica. See you, everyone. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you all next week. Y'all take care. Bye.